Now let's look at the property number 6 for inverse trigonometric functions. So the first formula is 2 tan inverse x is equal to, so here observe, for 2 tan inverse x what we can do is, we can either write it in terms of sine inverse, or the same 2 tan inverse x can be written in terms of cos inverse, or 2 tan inverse x can be written in terms of tan inverse also. Okay, so for this, some formulae that we are supposed to know from the 11th standard are, we know the formula for sine 2 theta. So you would have learned sine 2 theta is 2 sine theta cos theta. But remember, sine 2 theta can also be written only in terms of tan. If you observe here, it is written in terms of sine into cos. Now what we can do is we can write only in terms of tan. So to make it in terms of tan, what we'll do is, on the right hand side, since you have sine theta, wherever you have sine theta, if you need tan, you need to divide it with cos and compensate it with cos. So 2 sine theta divided by cos theta will give us 2 tan theta into cos square theta. So it is 2 tan theta, cos square theta is 1 by secant square theta. So this can be written as 2 tan theta divided by secant square theta is 1 plus tan square theta. So this is another formula. So sine 2 theta can also be written as 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta. Similarly, you have cos 2 theta, which is, you have three different formula. You have 2 cos square theta minus 1, or this can also be written as 1 minus 2 sin square theta, or this can also be written as cos square theta minus sin square theta. Now what we can do is, here if you observe, cos 2 theta in the first formula it is written in terms of cos, in the second formula it is written in terms of sin, in the third it is written in terms of cos and sin. Now what we can do is, this also we can represent it in terms of tan. So for that, what we will do is consider cos square theta minus sin square theta. Since you have sin square, divide the denominator with cos square theta and compensate it with cos square theta. So what will happen is, cos square theta into cos square theta by cos square theta is 1 minus tan square theta. So remember, cos square theta can be written as 1 by secant square theta. So it will be written as secant square theta. So 1 minus tan square theta divided by secant square theta is 1 plus tan square theta. So this is another formula. So from this, what we can conclude is, so the formula you are supposed to know before understanding this concept is, sine 2 theta is 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. Okay. Cos 2 theta is 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. And similarly, tan 2 theta is going to be equal to 2 tan theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta. So there is a very minute difference. Observe, for sin 2 theta, that sin 2 theta and tan 2 theta are very much close to each other, except the fact that for sin 2 theta the denominator is plus, whereas for tan 2 theta the denominator is minus. So we are going to use these formulae to prove the above properties. So let's see the proof. For the first one, that is 2 tan inverse x, when we are trying to write in terms of sine inverse. Now what we will do is, let 2 tan inverse x be, okay, so we can proceed like this. Let tan inverse x be theta, which implies 2 tan inverse x is 2 theta. So instead of 2 tan inverse x, the LHS will be 2 theta, right? Now since the right hand side is sine inverse, what we will do is consider the formula of sine 2 theta. So what is sine 2 theta? It is 2 tan square theta divided by 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. But remember, when tan inverse x is theta, taking tan inverse or tan on both the sides, tan theta will be equal to x, right? So I'll write it in the reverse order. Then if tan inverse x is theta, then x can be written as tan theta, means wherever you have tan theta you can replace it with x. So the above step, what will happen is sine 2 theta will be equal to 2 into tan theta, that is x divided by 1 plus x square. So let me call this equation as 1. Now from this, taking sine inverse on both the sides, 2 theta will be equal to sine inverse of 2x divided by 1 plus x square. 2 into, or I will write it like this. So from step 1, what is 2 theta? Two theta is nothing but 2 tan inverse x. So 2 theta is 2 tan inverse x. So 2 tan inverse x will be equal to sine inverse of 2x divided by 1 plus x square. So this is how we prove the first identity. Similarly, for the second identity, what we'll do is, for the second identity, the proof is like this. Again the same thing. Let tan inverse x be theta, which implies 2 tan inverse x is equal to 2 theta. Let this be 1. So from this, an important conclusion that can be drawn is x is equal to tan theta. Have this also in your mind. Now, since the right hand side is going to be cos inverse, consider cos 2 theta. But what is cos 2 theta? Cos 2 theta is 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. So this is going to be equal to 1 minus tan square theta is what? So tan theta is x. So 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square. This is going to be cos 2 theta. So taking cos inverse on both the sides, 2 theta will be equal to cos inverse of 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square. But what is 2 theta? 2 theta is nothing but 2 tan inverse x. So 2 tan inverse x is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square. Now let's prove the third identity. So the third property is 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse of 2x divided by 1 minus x square. So this is a very simple one. So how to proceed here is, 2 tan inverse x can be written as tan inverse x plus tan inverse x. So this is, we know the formula for tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, that is tan inverse of x plus x divided by 1 minus x into x. So this is going to be tan inverse of 2x divided by 1 minus x square. This is a very simple proof. Now, keeping all these points in mind, let's solve an example problem. So we need to prove that 2 tan inverse of half plus tan inverse of 1 by 7 is tan inverse of 31 by 17. So the solution here is going to be like this. Now, considering the LHS, so 2 tan inverse of half plus tan inverse of 1 by 7. So this 2 tan inverse of what will, since right hand side is in terms of tan inverse, this 2 tan inverse of half also we will try to write it in terms of tan inverse. So 2 tan inverse x is tan inverse 2x by, so tan inverse of 2 into, here x is half divided by 1 minus x square, plus, do not disturb this, tan inverse of 1 by 7. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled. It will be tan inverse of 1 divided by 1 minus 1 by 4 plus tan inverse of 1 by 7. So this is going to be tan inverse of 4 divided by 3 plus tan inverse of 1 divided by 7. Now apply the formula of tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. So this will be tan inverse of x plus y divided by 1 minus x into y. So this will be tan inverse of 28 plus 3 is 31 divided by 21 minus 4 is 17. So it will be tan inverse of 31 by 17, which is equal to RHS.